my name is Laylane Chagas. I'm a physiotherapist, and in this video I'll be showing you a stretching exercise for your calf muscles. So we are going to be using the standing position where you can position your foot flat on the floor, and that's very important because it gives you more control on the position of where the tendon is attaching to. If your foot is flying or just movable, like if you're stepping on the stairs and letting your heels go down, you cannot control the angle where your foot is going, and then you are also tensing your muscles while you're letting the muscle stretch. That's called a dynamic stretch. So it's a little bit more difficult to control, especially if you have pain or just hypomobility in the joints. You have joint stiffness around your ankle or foot area. So this one will allow you to progress to any intensity you want, and it just it's easier on your balance as well, and let you focus entirely on the stretching for the muscle. So we're going to not be working with a mat. We're going to be standing. So you should be leaning on the wall with your forearms so you're not getting tired on your wrist. I will show you just my lower body there in this video. So you're leaning on the wall with your forearms. The leg to be stretched is the one behind. So you have two sets of muscles there. The muscles in your calf that bend your knee and flex your ankle, and the ones that just plantar flex your ankle. Okay, so you have to do in two sets. The positioning should be foot at 12 o'clock, not a 5 to 1. So foot at 12 o'clock. And then you're going to try to keep your heel down to the floor as much as possible. So if you raise your heel, it means you're cheating the stretching, or you're not letting the tension to build up. And if you cannot put your heel down, that means you went too far. Come closer. So put the heel down, and then you're going to use the front leg to lean forward. So first set is with your knees straight to stretch the gastrocnemius muscle, the muscle that goes above your knee line. So you need to keep your knees straight to stretch that muscle. So you may feel the upper part of your calf being stretched in this one. And you lean forward, and you can hold that for about 30 seconds to a minute. There's not much consensus on scientific literature on how long you should keep that for, but try to keep at least 30 seconds to give a good sense of stretch. And I would challenge you to try to bring your toes up, even though you can't. That will allow you to get an active release there on the muscle of your calf. So you keep trying to raise those toes, and that will help you to keep that heel down to the floor. And the second set of stretch, you're going to do the same thing on leaning forward, but at this time you're going to bend down your knee. So you're going to bend down, trying to bring your shin towards the floor, as if you could touch the shin towards the floor. And you must make sure that that heel is touching the floor, that you're not cheating on this one. And then also making sure that your knee is in line with your big toe. Your knee is not going that way or that way. No twisting movement, because we don't want to create a shear force on your ankle. So knee toward on top of toes, heel down to the floor, foot 12 o'clock, and give itself a good 30 seconds to a minute stretch. Repeat on the other side. Even if you have pain or stiffness in one side, always doing both sides. You may also change the same stretch and do both sides instead. And you can achieve that just by leaning onto a chair. You either do leaning forward on the chair with the knee straight, and in here you try to tweak the buttock up. So try to tilt your pelvis forward, bum out, so you create that stretching on the hamstring as well. And then you can lean forward onto your forearms to create that stretching in the ankles, calves, preparing you for a possible crouching down position. So if you cannot crouch down and you're trying to get that mobility back, you can start by leaning on the chair, holding yourself there, and progressively lowering yourself down. Okay? Thank you.